So this session I fought against player who's actually one of the best pilots I've played against in over a year. Though he does like to combat merge, but we did make some progress with the combat merging. He doesn't do that with me anymore. And to be honest, we had a lot of fights like this where we're about even and it's hard to gain an advantage. Like I have to work pretty hard here to give myself an edge. But so after this turn here, I do manage to sneak in a shot, and his engines are pretty much toast. And he knows it. So I got him there. But this sort of thing unfortunately happened a lot. I would go for the kill, but then I would blow up too. And I believe it was this merge that was our first clean merge. No trying to shoot each other down before we merge. And here is where I pull off one of my favorite moves, just a quick sweeping shot. And this time I decided his jet's completely toast, so I'd let him get a new one. So I fly away, and I know he knows I'm flying away, but then he decides it wasn't over, so he gets a cheap kill on me. And after that, I called him out and I told him just get a new jet, and his response is nope. But regardless, we kept on dogfighting. We had some good fights. This was another great merge and a bad miss on my part, but I did manage to get this one. Almost crashed, but I got him. And then this guy by the name of Dennis Design shows up and he starts interfering with our dogfighting. And he tells us not to use lasers. I tell him I'll use a Hydra, and this is where he tries to get a cheap kill on me. Look at that. It nearly hits me. Barely avoided that. Then I maneuver around and try to get behind him, and then at this point, he flies off, and it's clear he's the type of guy who tries to get a cheap shot on you and flies away. And I said, no, you're not doing that this time, not in the laser. You're gonna need something a lot faster if you want to pull that crap. Anyway, the griefer left shortly after and we moved on fighting with A10. It was around this time that I decided to give player some pointers on the way he turns after his merge. You see, notice the way he pulls up. He pulls almost straight up after the merge, and it slows him down and allows me to get more of an upper hand. And then to make things worse for himself, he turns away from me, and this gives me an easy shot. So, after a little bit of work, now watch his turn in this merge. See that? Much more in line with my own turn. This makes it much harder for me to get a quick shot on him. And see, he tries to overshoot me here. He's getting kind of smart. Though I do manage to stay behind him, but not by much. Now I'm struggling a little bit to get back into our circle formation. And we do get back into it, but you can see he has a slight advantage, and I'm just trying to inch my way ahead a little bit. And I almost get my advantage back, but then he tries to force me to overshoot again. And this time I do overshoot a bit, and you can see me struggling to pull back. I keep on hitting the touchpad, makes it all jerky. And then at this point I totally lose sight of him. Though it's not a big deal. In fact, I decided to go for a kill shot, and I do land a shot, but we crash. We'll call that one a draw, but we all know who really won. Anyway, that was a lot of good practice we had that day, and without a doubt, one of the best dogfights I've had in over a year. So, anyway, thanks for watching.